Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today's video is just going to be how to make a common item sorter. But as for usual guys, for you that have been around, you know my item list is going to be right here for everything you're going to need. And if you see this right here being 64, it's a lot easier to show some of the filter properties with a full stack, and it's also a lot easier to pull it out of the creative inventory than to have the exact 41, but you will need a 41 minimum for this filter to work. But let's get into it, guys. Okay, guys, so what you're gonna go ahead and start with is you're gonna want to start with the chest. Now, you can have a double chest, single chest, barrel, whatever. It just needs to be a storage system that accepts a hopper input into it. And then once you have that down, as you can see, there's a giant ass one over there. That's for a different video series that I've been working on. It's the flower it's a dye factory that I've been working on. As you can see, I have been working on it. I've actually worked out some of the redstone for some of the kinks. I just now need to finish up the rest of it, record it. Should be out in the next month. Okay, so go ahead and put a hopper in there like so, and then have a hopper come up. Now, you want to have this normally come up 4 high, like so. Now, what a lot of people end up doing is they'll have multiple rows of chests, and so they'll have like a chest row here, and all you gotta do is take this, move it above that chest row, and that's all you gotta do with all your hoppers pointing into each chest, because what happens is, even though this hopper is pointing inwards, if there's a hopper below it, the hopper below it's gonna get priority over the chest. So that's how those systems work. Now, what you're gonna go ahead and do is this one, you don't want to actually have popping down like that. You want to have it be facing into this comparator like so. And let's see if I can't pull this off. Ah, damn it. Filling in creative mode is sometimes great and sometimes not great, especially if you need to crouch to place objects. Okay, so you want to have your top of your 3-line hopper facing inwards like this. Then come out by 2, drop down by 1, drop down by 1 more, and then have a block right here. And now this block right here is going to have a redstone torch off of it, and this is going to be part of your locking mechanism because this blocks this hopper. That's kind of how it works. And then once you have that, run 2 redstone dust off like so. Put a repeater in right there. The comparator goes up there. And then that's going to be the redstone in the physical building of your filter. Now, next what you're going to go ahead and do is go ahead and come in here. And this is going to be your hopper that's interlocked with your comparator. You're going to have a block that you know you're never going to have into your storage system. Or you can just rename something. I went ahead and renamed 4 blocks. I just named it filter. Have them fill in your last 4 spaces like so. Then come in here. Now, again, like I said earlier in the intro, this has to be 41. I'm just using 64 to show you that it will drain itself down till it gets to 41, and then the signal pulse will not be strong enough to turn off this redstone torch anymore, and therefore creating your sorter. Now, as you can see, it's right here, and what you're gonna normally have is you're gonna have 1 more hopper above here, or this is gonna be a water stream, whatever. This is how your items get into it. This is your item filter itself and storage system. There you have it, guys, your basic item sorter. Okay guys, so once you have that found out, normally what a lot of people will use it for is they'll use it for storage systems, so they'll use it for different farms. This is basically the one I designed for the thumbnail of this video, and it's the one you saw in the thumbnail when you clicked on it. But as you can see, I have these 5 different items, and then I have 5 different item sorters. Yes, they do work side to side. Doesn't matter if this redstone touching each other. They do work individually, and they do work as intended. Normally, with these, you're going to have either a water stream right here or a line of hoppers, and you're either going to be feeding your farms directly into your items, or you're going to have a input chest like this right here. Now, as you can see, I have diamonds, I have iron, I have gold, I have redstone, and I have coal in this sorting system. So if I go ahead and put in those items in a random order, And then if I put in something that necessarily isn't in the item sorting lock, as you can see, it goes in, and all of my chests have one more item in them than they did beforehand. Now, if you're wondering where the random item went in, it's still up here in the delivery line because none of the item filters were for the copper ingot. Now, what some people also do is they'll just have a last like section, or they'll have another hopper that just leads into a dropper or a dispenser that leads into lava, or at the end of their water stream they'll leave into lava, and that'll be like the trash can. That's how they'll get rid of extra items. But yeah, guys, simple item sorter for your storage. Hope you enjoyed it.